What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Common Sense and Logic.
Welcome back, YouTube on Caesar.
I'm Ronnie, and we're here to make a quick video for tomorrow, January 2nd. We're going to try to get it out because I'm compelled to do this video real quick. Almost pleading with you guys out there to vote and hopefully vote for the right person.
Yeah, tomorrow's the deadline. Tomorrow, California governor and Los Angeles mayor.
And that's what we're talking about, man. Who's going to be the next governor of California? And we're seeing these polls out there. And I honestly, man, I have this bad feeling that they're fake. They're trying to discourage people to vote, especially the conservative people, to vote for the Republicans that we have in their space.
Yeah, I mean, that was proven during the 2024 election for the president because they had the polls, Harris winning, and look what happened. Trump won by a landslide. So polls, yeah, they don't believe them.
Don't believe them at all. You know what I mean? And folks, you know, let me talk to the Latinos out there, okay? Like, you guys got to get out there and vote. If you're a citizen or here in California, whether you're not a citizen, that they're allowing you to vote, then get out there and vote. And if you're allowed to, go ahead and do it. But look, just because you're a Latino doesn't mean that you have to vote Democrat. It doesn't mean that. You've been brainwashed to think that way. I used to think that way. Blacks and Hispanics, we have been brainwashed to vote no other than Democrat, no matter what. You guys have seen this state turn into crap. Democrats have been in power like for the longest, and they haven't done anything.
20 years.
And look what they're doing out there. If you're paying attention, look, if you're not paying attention to what's going on, then please don't vote. Whether you're able to or you're allowed to, don't vote, because I know what you're gonna do. You're just gonna go out there and vote Democrat just because you're blue, just because you're from California, especially from LA. But look, if you're listening to the debates, this Democrats are fighting each other on stage, and they keep blaming Trump for everything. And we've done a video on this before where, why are they blaming Trump? Trump is not in charge of California, man.
Yeah.
And for the stuff that he is in control of, then how come they weren't really putting up a fight then? Why all of a sudden they're trying to, you know, say that they're putting up a fight against Trump because they don't like anything about Trump?
That's all they got.
That's all they got.
I would revert to that.
And you know what else they only have? Immigration. They're pounding down on you guys because of immigration. They know that you guys care about Latinos, but the way they're doing it, they're making you guys a victim when you really aren't. You know, like, nobody wants open borders, man. I guarantee you, nobody really wants open borders.
Look at the United Kingdom. Then tell me if you want open borders.
I mean, seriously, ask yourself if you want everybody to come in here, especially if they're getting like free money, free housing, when you've been working hard and you're not getting that. When your family members that really need it, they're not getting that help. They have to go through 1,000 loops to try to get some, you know, like government help. But these people that just can come in, they get everything. And, you know, you got to admit, man, that's wrong. I don't care how you see it. I don't care the sympathy that you have for these people. That's not correct. And this is why you see the state of California turning into crap. You know, these politicians out there, these Democrats, are basically brainwashing you. They're keeping all the money. They're telling you that they're putting it to good use, and they're not. They're keeping all that money. They keep saying that California is the biggest economy.
Yeah.
And they, you know what they say, that they're because of the immigrants. That's just so full of BS, man. Common sense and logic already. You've heard it before. If immigrants are the ones that make this state just boom like the way they say, then how come the same immigrants don't do that where they came from? Okay, but leave that alone. You know why California has a good economy? Because we have the ports. With all the ports, California wouldn't do anything, wouldn't be nothing. That economy, it comes out from the ports, man. Like 40, 50, maybe even 60% comes through there. That's why they have the good economy. Nothing else. Nothing else. But there's Democrats that keep pushing, immigration on you and Trump, because that's the trigger right there in your head. As soon as you hear that, brown people are getting mistreated by ICE, or that Trump, he's a bad guy, you guys are automatically, we want Democrats. And you've had them here for so many years, and what have they done, man?
Yeah, homelessness, cost of living out off the roof, the value of properties. People can't buy homes anymore, man.
The list is long.
It's insane.
So, again, Latinos, get out there and vote. And please, man, you don't have to vote Democrat. Okay, you don't even have to be a Democrat. You don't have to label yourself a Democrat. You could be a Republican. Okay, that's not freaking white and black, race, skin color. You could be whoever you want. You could vote for whoever you think is going to do best for the state and everybody in here, not just immigrants. Okay, and not just go against Trump. These Democrats on stage, they're fighting each other. They got the same policies and they're blaming each other. When you look at the debates, that's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Hilton and Chad Bianco, the two Republicans, when you look at all the debates, those two on stage, they're looking at each other and laughing at the Democrats because they're the only ones arguing against each other on the same freaking policies that their own freaking Democratic Party has done to this, this beautiful state.
Yeah, they turned the state of California to shit, man. It's horrible. So there needs to be a change. People get out there and vote, and like you said, not only vote Democrat because you're Hispanic or black or what have you. Actually do an educated vote, like research what the policies are and what's going to better our state here in California, and then go out there and vote. But there needs to be change. If it's been 20 years under Democrat control, and California is gone down all these years, I mean, hey, let's change it up.
And let me say this real quick. Look, you don't have to be educated. If you're going to go vote, you don't have to be educated. But you do have to use your common sense and logic. And like he just said, and we've been saying it over and over in this video, all you got to know is that Democrats have been in power of California for many, many years. And if you like what you're seeing in this state, the streets full of freaking crap, human crap, and all the other things that when you named on the list, then yeah, I guess you're going to vote Democrat. But common sense and logic should tell you that they haven't done anything good. So why not give a Republican a chance? Just do it, man. Your common sense and logic is telling you to do that. But these clowns on TV, they're brainwashing you to keep voting for them.
Yeah, the same applies to the Los Angeles mayor race. Get out there. I mean, do you really, Karen Bass, she didn't do anything during the fires. Nothing has been done, along with Newsom, the governor of California. Nothing has been done for these people to rebuild their properties. They just don't care, man. Why do you want that to keep happening? And I can't believe Karen Bass is leading the polls right now. But like I said, don't believe the polls. Get out there and vote, man, to better the city of Los Angeles and the state of California.
So that's it, man. I hope you guys get out there and vote, and I hope you use your common sense and logic, man, to vote.
Tomorrow, June 2nd, is the deadline. So get out there and vote. Either mail in your ballots today or get out there and vote tomorrow, man.
That's right. Thank you so much for watching. This is Common Sense and Logic.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace. Bye.